welcome to Jay's Reviews. Are you ready to enter the lost metropolis of Nexus, where great wealth and magic await those brave enough to enter? Join a group of brave heroes against the Blight Lord in Beneath Nexus. Let's hit the table. Beneath Nexus by Silver Crutch Games. Plays 3 to 6 players. Good for ages 12 and up. Plays in about 60 to 90 minutes. Setup. In this game, we have 3 main setups: Hero setup, Blight Lord setup, and Table setup. Let's start with the heroes. There are 6 heroes to choose from. Each hero is different, so look over your options and see what works best for you. Simply pick one you want to play. Take that character's large card and deck along with the HP tracker card. All heroes start at 12 HP. Shuffle your hero deck and place it face down. Draw 3 cards. This will be your opening hand for the game. Blight Lord setup. There are 5 different Blight Lords to choose from. Each have different abilities and spells. Once you have picked which Blight Lord you want to play, take out their spell deck and the standard Blight Lord deck and shuffle them together well. Place this face down and draw 2 spell cards, then 1 extra spell card for each hero in play. This is your opening hand. Next, shuffle the monster deck. This will be the one with the red back. Place this face down in front of the Blight Lord. Table setup. The only thing left to set up is the dungeon deck and relic deck. Shuffle each deck and place them on the table in reach of all players. Draw 3 dungeon cards face down on the table and you are ready to play. How to play. Heroes travel into 3 levels of the Nexus, and each level is an encounter in which the Blight Lord will send out his monsters to try and take them out. Heroes win if they can survive all 3 encounters. Blight Lord wins if he takes out all heroes within 1 encounter. To start an encounter, the heroes pick one of the face-down dungeon cards. This will be the level of the Nexus that they will be playing in. Each dungeon card has a different effect and rules. The Blight Lord will set up the encounter from what the dungeon card says. Normally, there will be monsters that are set up for the heroes to fight. Monsters' HP is tracked with the red HP tracker cards from the box. A round always starts with the Blight Lord's turn, then moves on to the heroes. Blight Lord's turn. The Blight Lord gets 1 action per hero. The Blight Lord is able to use an action from his character cards, spell cards, and monster cards that have a green gem on them. Spell cards are discarded after use, but if they are a persistent spell card, they are left in play till the end of the encounter. Another kind of card is a reaction card. This is shown with a yellow gem and can be used at any time. The same action cannot be triggered more than once in a turn. After the Blight Lord has taken all his actions, they draw back up to their starting hand size. If they have more than their max hand size, they draw no new cards. Max hand size is 10 cards. If the Blight Lord runs out of cards at any time, they just reshuffle all discarded cards. Hero's turn. Hero's turn order all depends on how fast you are. Each hero has a speed noted on their character card. If heroes have the same speed, it is up to the players to pick who goes first. Each hero gets 1 action. Like the Blight Lord, this is shown with a green gem on their card. There are 3 card types that heroes can work from: their character cards, hero abilities, and relics. Relic cards can only be used by the hero that owns them. Ability cards, like spell cards, are discarded after use unless they are a persistent card. After a hero has taken their actions, they draw 1 card at the end of their turn. Max hand size for a hero is 6 cards. Heroes also have reaction cards that can be played at any time. If a hero reaches 0 HP, they have fallen. The fallen hero loses all their ability cards in hand and do not get any relics from this encounter. Healing abilities do not bring heroes back into play. Turn continues until one team has won. If at least one hero makes it past the encounter, they make their way deeper into the Nexus. Any fallen heroes recover 6 HP and 1 hero card is drawn. Also, heroes get to draw relic cards. The heroes get 1 relic card plus 1 relic card per hero that survived the last encounter. Once the team has drawn the relics, they must pick one and discard it, and distribute what is left. Note that purple relic cards are cursed and cannot be discarded. Throughout this time, the Blight Lord draws up to their starting hand size. They also have a chance to discard and draw new cards to match what they have discarded. They also draw 3 dungeon cards face down to set up the next encounter. Gameplay happens the same as the first encounter. If the heroes make it through that encounter, they will face the Blight Lord head-on in the final encounter. Again, between levels, heroes who have fallen get to heal to 6 HP and draw a card. The heroes also get relic cards following the same steps as before. In the final encounter, there is no dungeon cards drawn. The Blight Lord flips its character card, which becomes a monster card. Depending on how many heroes are in play, the Blight Lord uses the passive plus each level from each hero in play. Each level has an HP value. This is tracked as if it were a monster. The only difference is the Blight Lord doesn't lose the abilities. Once the HP tracker has hit 0, all HP trackers must hit 0 for the heroes to win the final encounter. Turn continues like previous encounters, starting with the Blight Lord. Good luck! This game might seem simple, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes. One thing that we didn't do when we were actually playing was communicate between each other. And then we quickly realized that that was a key thing that we needed to be doing. The only thing was, it was kind of our downfall in the end. You're not playing against the board, you're playing against another player. And if this player is hearing all of your communications and ideas, well, they kind of get an advantage, and we ended up losing. Overall, I feel this game is very balanced, and the artwork is just amazingly done. I can't wait to see if they're going to come out with more content, because just the variation of characters that they already have in this, I'd love to see more. I will say that there's a lot of replayability already in the box, and we've had a ton of fun with it to start with, but I'd really like to see more expansions come out for this in the near future. One thing I will note is that overall the time it took us to play was closer to 2 hours than an hour and a half, but that might pick up with more gameplay and more getting used to the way the mechanics work. Overall, I give this J seal of approval, and I'll catch you next week at the table.